Let there be peace and love among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar, Namaskar. Welcome to Satsang. Death. We are going to speak what is death, fear of death. There are beings, bodies everywhere, under the water, under the ground, over the earth, in the air. Cannot be counted. Billions, trillions of bodies. All have to die. And this death is after each body. Even after death, and this death is following this body even after death. Death will bring another body. And then again death. Thus repeated for millions and billions of years, unless you remove this fear of death. Because what's body? Earth, water, fire, air. That's all. This is the body. And these are the elements outside also. Somehow integration has taken place of earth, water, fire, air. And then you have to disintegrate at the time of death. So if we realize it always, understand it, these are the elements, but I am not the element. I am not this body. I am not perishable. I am imperishable Brahman. Then perhaps you have solved this problem once for all, and you will not wear this body once again. And how to do it? First of all, when you have firm conviction of I, don't talk of reality. When you speak, I am this I. When you use I am this I, and you have firm conviction of I, and this I is identified with the body, don't talk of enlightenment, freedom, or reality, or truth, or bliss, or ananda, whatsoever. It's not possible. And this I is universe, bondage. When I arises, the universe arises, the bondage arises. And when there is no I, no concept of I, that's called freedom. So how to get rid of this concept of I? So there are various ways described in the books of knowledge, Upanishads, Sutras also. So everybody says, I am. Everybody says, I am so and so. You are so and so. He is so and so. And this is the word. No one ever questions, what am I? Where do I come from? Where do I return to? What is the purpose of my coming here? What have I done? So this question is never asked. Who am I is never asked. So you have to question, who am I? And then you have to search for its answer by yourself here and now. And this is going to free you. And another, through yoga also you can do it, just with the count of eight breathings, inhaling, exhaling, just for 8 times. How much time it takes? 1 minute you have 16 breathings. 1 minute, just half a minute, and you are free. How? During these 8 inhalings or exhalings, do not associate with any object, and you are free. You can do it here and now. Just for 8 counts of your inhalings, no association with any object, and you are free. Freedom is here and now, always, everywhere. You have been postponing for millions of years because of vasanas. I want this, I want that. I am attached to this person, and that person is very much attached to me. This is all. And this is called cycle of birth and death. And this is universe. And this is bondage, suffering. And actually, it doesn't exist. Only vasana. There is no difference between vasana and samsara. Vasana is, I want this, that's all. When you don't give rise to simply I want this or that, where is samsara? Where has it gone to? So this vasana is samsara, and this vasana is time. This vasana is mind, which is past. Samsara is past. Mind is past. Vasana is past. So we have never looked into this presence, none so ever. We have never tried it. We have never been told. No one ever taught us what is presence. We speak always of past and future. Everywhere there is a talk of past and future. Who could speak of this presence? And this presence, this present instant is called freedom, enlightenment, wisdom, bliss. And you can do it without any effort, here and now. Without any effort and without stirring any thought either. No thinking and no exertion. So simple it is. And this simplicity has not been recognized. Therefore, we have to suffer endlessly. Even this suffering does not exist. As in the dream, we are attacked by robbers. And we are suffering. They are threatening us with revolvers in the hand. So we want some help. Nobody helps. They are quiet. I am alone, and then numberless people, guns in their hand, and muzzles pointed on the chest of this dreamer. What help anybody can do? So there comes a tiger, a roar of a tiger. Everybody, the robbers ran away, fear of their own death. And with the roar of the tiger, this man who was attacked by the robbers wakes up. Wakes up, you see. Now, where are the dacoits? Where is the fear? Where is the tiger? Where is the suffering? In the dream, everything was there. There were robbers, fear, tiger, everything was dream visions, illusions, hallucinations. But on waking up, nothing existed, you see. Likewise, the same is the case here. There is no difference at all. So, you are all sleeping, and when we dream, we must have previously slept. Before, we must have been sleeping, then in the sleep we dream. In the dream we see objects. Sleep, dream, objects. So when we see objects, we are dreaming. When we are dreaming, we are sleeping. So here also, when we see objects, we are dreaming and we are sleeping. Wake up. What is this wake up? No. Is the roar of the tiger that made you wake up from the dream, from the sleep. Like this thing, when you want to be free. I want to be free is roar of a tiger. First of all, no one wants to be free, and this is a fact. No one wants to be free. Some here and there, they need some help. Go and join meditation retreats, go to some teachers for some help. Help to solve their problems, not for freedom. Who comes for freedom first of all? We are 6 billion people tonight. How many are there? How many Buddhas? How many enlightened people have we produced for quite billions of years now? Because we don't want freedom. We want to enjoy. And this enjoyment each time is taken away from us. Then again we make up our mind. The desires unfulfilled are waiting and will give us next birth to enjoy the same, again not fulfilled. Whose desires are fulfilled? Not even the emperors have fulfilled their desires. Not even the kings. Nobody has fulfilled his desires. So each man thinks, I will fulfill my desires, and later on no one speaks of freedom at all. Some here, there, perhaps nowhere wants freedom. And this is a fact. Because he who wants freedom has to be free at the same moment when he wants to be free. Because the wave rises from the ocean, is the ocean, within the ocean, not separate. So when the desire for freedom arises, it arises from freedom itself, from self itself. and is the self itself. If it is an ocean, there has to be a wave not separate from the ocean itself. And in the desert, if it arises, it's a mirage. In the desert also there are waves. People run after it to have a soothing bath, swim in that. So that also is a river with waves, but it is not real. It was not there in the morning, neither in the evening. Only for some time it is there. So this pleasure is for some time. Just in the waking state or in the dream state that you can enjoy, is not abiding, is not permanent, is not eternal peace. And after having enjoyed and found peace, you want to run for something else. So it's not peace at all. Peace, once attained, you are peace itself. So when you run here, there, it is something else. It is sensual pleasure, not peace, not bliss. Sensual pleasure, because this is the nature of the mind. Having enjoyed one thing, it wants something else, and then something else, and this is called samsara. So if you desire for freedom, make up your mind. If not today, maybe at the end of this life, if not next life. Don't postpone it. This postponement is called samsara. Samsara means postponement. And if you stand on your toes and decide, I want to be free, who can stop it first of all? Decide once for all, I have to be free, because freedom is within. And when you say, I want to be free, who speaks? Who is it that wants to be free? From where does it rise from? Even this desire, I want to be free, where does it rise from? Where does it stand? Where does it subside to? Just you have to understand this thing. You have not to go anywhere. Even you have not to desire anything, only just understand that you are not bound. I am suffering, I am bound. You have heard from someone else. It's not your experience. You find out yourself. This suffering, this death, these tensions, you have heard from someone else. It's not your experience, because when you sleep, all what you have heard, all what you have read is not there. And you are happy even in sleep, though this is ignorant state. You are happy because all that you have read, heard, experienced, and tasted and smelled and seen is no more there, and you are happy. So if you free yourself of what you have seen, smelt, heard, tasted or touched, just for 1 second, maybe half of the second, maybe half of the half will do.